Hi, welcome to Palettes, Parts, Perfumes and Panning, and I'm here tonight with a collab video. And the person I'm collabing with is my friend Andrea. Now Andrea, as I'm sure a lot of you, if not most of you know, has a YouTube channel called Beauty with Andie, A-N-D-I-E, Andie. And Andrea and myself have decided to do a little collab video as we are both February birthdays. We both February birthdays, and Andrea's is February the 12th, which makes her an Aquarian, and mine is February the 28th, which makes me a Pisces. So maybe it's something to do with our star signs. Do we get along so well? But we are good YouTube friends, and I'm loving the idea of doing the collab with Andrea. And the palette that we're collabing on is the Huda Topaz palette. Now Andrea's video will be from a perspective of having it and using it lots. Mine will be as a novice. I got it as a present for Christmas and I haven't used it yet at all. So we chose 5 shades, the top 2, the middle 2 and the center bottom. So those are the 5 shades that I'll be using in the collab, as will Andrea. And also we're going to bring in a rogue colour, which is purple. And the reason we chose purple was because amethyst is the birthstone for February. So the rogue shade is amethyst or purple, and the one that I am going to be using is this one from the Huda Nude palette. So if you would like to watch and see our collab and see how we get along, Andrea will know how she gets along already with her Huda Topaz palette, and I will give you my opinion as a first time user, using both of us using the same shades. Stay tuned. To start off, so I'm going to start off with this shade down here, which is the yellow mustard, and it's on that brush, which is a large brush for the eye area, and it is a blank canvas. I hope you can get a good look at the colour as I apply it. I have a little on already. Because the camera died out as I started to film, so I hope you can see. So that's the first shade, and the second shade that I'm going to be using is this one at the bottom, which will look slightly different, I'm sure, in Andrea's video, because she will be using the palette from that position, whereas I'm using it from this one. So it's this shade. Now the colours in this palette, the Topaz palette, they're absolutely gorgeous, but they would be a very warm tone for me. I usually wouldn't wear anything that warm toned, rarely. and that is a MAC brush. So we have this one, and this one to use yet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to lay this one down on the mobile part of the eye. That's blank canvas brush also. If you have used blank canvas brushes in the past, leave a comment in the comment section because I'd be interested to know. I find them fabulous. And certainly on par with MAC. So that's the third colour. And then I'm going to use this one with the pencil brush end of the blank canvas brush. I'm going to put that one in here, in the inner corner on both eyes. So that's that. And before I finish the look, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Andrea. Andrea and I have become friends on YouTube in the last couple of months, and I absolutely love her YouTube channel, Beauty with Andie. I watch all her uploads and really enjoy them. She is a nice, sincere and very genuine girl, and she is really pretty. She's beautiful red hair, and she likes the same type of palettes as I do. She loves greens, and I am a fanatical green fan. She doesn't wear many blues, so we have that in common. And she also likes gold shades. And the first ever high-end eye shade I bought was Amber Lights, which is a gold shade by MAC. So we also have that in common. She uses a lot of Colourpop shadows, and I have yet to plunge into the Colourpop family. I've never tried them, but having watched all her Colourpop reviews and videos, I'm very interested in trying some Colourpop myself. So that's a little bit about Andrea and a little bit about her channel. She does so much other content. I think she uploads, I couldn't even tell you how many times in the week she uploads, but she uploads, unlike myself, regularly. She's a schedule and she works through that, and I just really enjoy interacting with her and being friends with her. And she is, as I said, she is so sincere and genuine and nice, and I just think she's great. And she's been very kind to me as a new YouTuber. She's offered me help in every way possible. She couldn't be any nicer or more genuine. What you see is what you get with Andrea. So that's just a little bit about her, and I will start to finish the look. And I am left, I have two other larger mirrors at my disposal, but my daughters have hijacked them, so I'm down to this tiny little beauty one at the minute. I'm waiting for a mirror. I've ordered a mirror from Makeup Revolution, and it was a really nice mirror, and it was a very good price, and I'm waiting for that to come. I thought it would be here in time for the video, but it hasn't, so I'll just have to make do with this one in the meantime. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to use this one and then the Rogue shade. So I'm just going to see where I'm going to place that one, what brush I'm going to use. I'll stick with blank canvas, and I'll go with this one. Yeah, I do hope that shows up on camera. And what I'm going to do with the rogue shade, as I'm calling it, the purple, is I am going to put that on the mobile part of my eye. And yeah, that's one more blank canvas. So all the brushes in this video are blank canvas. I'm not sure if the number shows up on that. Now, if this shade doesn't show up, what I can do is I can wet it, and perhaps it would be best to just go ahead and wet it. With the MAC Fix Plus. So that's the Rogue shade on the mobile part of the lid. The Amethyst for the February birth month, and I have all the other ones used, 2, 2 and 2 and 1, and I'm just going to go back in and put a tiny little bit more of both of those, the mustard and the russet, just to give it a little bit more of something, because I'm not quite sure it's came out as vibrant as I expected it to. I'll just run a tiny little bit of the russet shade under my eye as a liner. That's showing up. So my thoughts on the Huda Topaz palette are that it is a really nice palette. The shades in it are gorgeous, and if you like warm shades, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. If you prefer cooler shades, then it's definitely not the palette for you. The thing I most enjoyed about doing this video was the collab with Andrea, and I am so looking forward to seeing what look she gets with her Huda Topaz palette. The colours are really nice, and they're quite pigmented. They're certainly not disappointing in any shape or form. So if you're on the lookout for a nice warm palette that's easy to throw in a handbag or a makeup bag, definitely I would recommend it, even after only the first time using it, 100%. And as for the Huda Nudes, the Rogue shade, that I always found to be a slightly disappointing shade. There isn't a lot of pigment. I know it's a light shade, but I've always found the glitter shades in this palette slightly disappointing. I think I've only used these ones once. You can't even see it where they've been used. But then again, it is a cool tone palette, so it was handy to have that palette in my collection to use for the Rogue Amethyst palette tonight. So there's that. And as regards the Huda palettes, they're quite nice, those ones. There are other ones that I prefer, but as they go, they are quite nice. I was happy to be able to use my my blank canvas brushes. I am a massive fan of blank canvas brushes. As you can see, I have quite a few, and the other two were MAC. And it was one Real Techniques I was thinking about using, but I didn't. I went ahead with the blank canvas. They both lay down quite a lot of colour, and I like both of them. But I think I prefer the blank canvas for holding as opposed to the Real Techniques. But that is just personal preference. So I do hope you enjoyed this birthday collab between myself and Andrea from Beauty with Andie. And all that's left to say is I wish Andrea a very, very happy birthday on the 12th. And I hope she gets lots and lots of little goodies. And I hope she enjoys her day. And that's basically it. So I'll leave it at that. Happy birthday, Andrea. Have a great one.